Okay, what we're going to talk about is lubricating your stitcher heads. These are called 26 style heads. Interlake, they're made by Interlake, Boss Stitch, Deluxe, Acme. There's a lot of names they go under. This happens to be an M2000 style head, which is a more modern head. But what I'm going to tell you about lubricating them works on all of them. First thing you need to know is you need to use the right oil. Now, this case I got, mine's red, but you can buy any 20 weight sliding oil. Do not use motor oil like 10W30 or something like that from the auto parts store. That's really no good for the head. So you want to use a good machine oil, and a 20 weight is probably the best. The next thing you want to do is get some kind of little needle oiler so that you can put the drops right where they need to be without over oiling the head. The best thing to do is oil it a little bit on a regular basis rather than oil it, you know, every now and then and put a lot of oil on it. Eventually the head's going to get too oily and it'll have to be tore down and cleaned up and rebuilt, or at least cleaned and then put back on the machine. These are pretty good. You can buy these at pretty much Home Depot, Lowe's, anything like that. If you look around, you'll find them. They're called Super Lube. They have, you know, a little needle on the end or a nozzle for just precisely oiling the head. So, starting out, you should oil the head at least every time you change the spool of wire. If you don't use the head that much, like on little pedestal stitchers, things like that. If you're on a saddle binder, you run the machine every day. Just a drop of oil in these locations every day. Okay, so when the machine is on the head, or I'm sorry, when the head is on the machine, here's a couple spots you want to oil. So this groove here, you want to put like a drop or two right here in this groove, and that'll come down the side inside the head and lubricate the slide. You also want to put a drop or two right here. So this side and this side, in these channels, you put a drop of oil. The other place you put a drop of oil is right here in this hole. Put a drop in there. That'll lubricate this pin and this swivel. Now I'm going to remove this just to show you so you can get in there and look. You want to put a drop of oil in this hole, and if you look, see the metal back there? That's what you're getting the oil on the driver bar, on this hole and that hole. So a drop, okay? Put a drop in here. That'll lubricate the latch. And then right here, see that little groove? That's the cutter slide. You put a little drop there. All right? Then you take your swivel out and you would clean it with a rag. Wipe it off real good, and then clean out the hole real good. Get a screwdriver and push the rag in there and make sure it's nice and clean. Then apply a drop of oil on the swivel. Put the swivel back in, make sure it works real good. You know, it's not sticky. It slides in and out real nice. Then put a drop of oil on your finger and wipe it on the front of the driver, right there. That is what you should do when you lubricate a stitcher head. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. Thanks for watching.